Today I'm going to be talking about the Audeze LCD-i3. This is a planar magnetic in-ear set of headphones. It's a successor to the i-20 and what Audeze calls the little brother to the LCD-i4. And in many ways, it provides a big step up from the i-20 and a significantly better value for your money over the LCD-i4. Just released this week, the LCD-i3 comes in at $899 and provides a pretty substantial amount of value right out of the box. First thing that you want to consider is the LCD-i3, it's really designed to be used wirelessly with the Bluetooth cipher cable right here, or with the Lightning cable that uses a built-in DAC. Both of those use Audeze's custom DSP to create a very specifically tuned sound for this. If you try just using it with the 3.5 millimeter cable, which I'll talk about more in a minute, it's going to be strange. In fact, I would say just right off the bat, these are going to be an excellent wireless or Apple-specific, iPhone-specific type of in-ear headphones. But there are a lot of things to consider, both pros and cons, so we'll dive into it more. The sound signature is, given the design of this, which is very unique, it's in-ear, but it's open back. So you get, a ton of sound leakage coming out the sides, like you'd expect from open back headphones, but it's an in-ear design. So you can't really buy and use these in the same types of environments that you maybe would use regular IEMs in, like an office or an airplane or anywhere where you're going to be around other people, because the sound is going to bleed right out the sides. But if you want portable headphones that sound really awesome, the LCD-i3 is pretty ridiculous for $899. I was absolutely taken back. The first thing that hit me when I listened to them was the soundstage. It's very hard to get wide speaker-like or open back headphone-like soundstage out of IEMs. But because of the design and the fact that these are open back, soundstage is freaking incredible. So the trade-off of it not being sound isolating and that the sound leaks out the sides is that you get really, really outstanding soundstage. The frequency response itself is very, so again, I mentioned that, the DSP in the Cipher Bluetooth cable and the Lightning cable are really crucial to get the right sound out of this. I would say that, you're going to get, don't buy these if you just want to plug them into your DAP, because the cable that comes with it is very poor quality and the sound is not at all. It's very it's just not tuned right for this. It doesn't sound right. It sounds like something's wrong. And I know you can buy, I think Audeze sells like the cable that they use for the LCD-i4. That might be like $400 or something, it's a really nice high quality cable. I don't know if that would sound a lot better with this, but I listened for at least 2 hours, maybe 3 hours total between the three different cables today. And oddly enough, the Lightning cable sounded the best to me. Bluetooth sounded good as well. Lightning cable put out maybe like twice as much volume, it felt like. I don't know what that had to do with, but you just, like, I was listening on full max volume on Bluetooth, and I was hitting like 55-60% of the way with the lightning cable, and the sound seemed about the same for both, but both sounded very good. I think you could also get, there's like a plug-in for Roon. If you listen through Roon, Audeze has a DSP profile that you can get for that. So I'm sure, if you use the 3.5 millimeter cable through Roon, it would sound similar using Audeze's DSP profile on that. But anyway, like like compared to traditional IEMs, this is a very, very different, very unique product. And I gotta hand it to Audeze. Like they build these drivers in the US, they're assembled in the US, they pack in 3 different ways to listen to it, a ton of tips, hooks, really nice case. Like, this is a great package for $900. And maybe some of you listening to this are like, oh, I have great Bluetooth headphones that I got for $100. Yeah, you might think so, but these sound like 100 times better than AirPods or Bose or Beats or any of that kind of crap. These sound amazing. And the fact that you can, listen to this directly into your iPhone or Bluetooth with aptX HD for Android, like, you're gonna get a sound that rivals like a really high-end DAP and $1,000 IEMs. So that's where the value is here. And certainly, as I mentioned earlier, compared to the LCD-i4, which this borrows a lot of trickle-down technology from, it's 900 compared to 2500. It's significantly better value. I listened to the LCD-i4 briefly, so I don't think I have enough to say like how this compares to that. But overall, like, my experience with this has been excellent. I think it sounds great, and for the price, I think it's hard to beat if you're in the market for portable headphones, not necessarily IEMs, again, because you are going to have limitations wearing these around other people, commuting, and places where the sound leakage is going to create an issue. Audeze also put out these new, I think they call them ear fins for the LCD-i3, which the iSign and i4 models didn't have. I was actually kind of looking forward to using these because one of the only things I like about Bose earphones is that the little, fins that they use, I don't know what they call them. I find them to be very comfortable, and they help the earphones stay in my ear really well. These didn't work for me. I don't know why, but I think it's like the concha. I apologize if that's some kind of sexual euphemism, but whatever is this part inside your ear right here where this is supposed to hook into, it just didn't fit with my ear. I tried a bunch of different ways, and I just decided to go without it. So the hooks alone provide good enough support, and they're fairly lightweight. Like, despite the size, they look big, but they're comfortable, lightweight. They flop around a little bit. I wouldn't use these running, but for walking around with the wireless cipher cable, they were pretty secure. So if you want to stick around for the next couple minutes now, I'll just quickly show you what the unboxing shows, or what it comes with. I filmed that yesterday, but overall, my thoughts are this is a really interesting, unique, and excellent offering for the price by Audeze. Especially if you like that house Audeze sound. Let's say you own a pair of LCD-2s or LCD-3s or something like that, and you want to be able to have that experience, that you could take with you, even just like, around the house. Like, you're not worried about sound leakage if it's your own home. So, like last night I was playing Madden for like an hour, and I had these on. I was listening to music right out of my phone, which I typically don't do because I'm a little bit of a snob, and I usually use a Mojo or a Hugo 2 or whatever. And the experience was fantastic. I never once thought to myself like, oh, these don't sound as good as, the IEMs I'm used to, or, oh, I wish I had my Mojo with me. Like, I was just enjoying the music and having a great time. So just sort of rambling here, but for whatever my brief experience with it, however that might help you with like a purchasing decision, feel free to ask any other types of follow-up questions in the comments down below. But I'd recommend it. I think $2,500 for the LCD-i4 is a tough pill to swallow. $900 for the LCD-i3, it's worth the money. The ways to listen to it with the 3 different cable options, all the included accessories, and the sound, most importantly, which is phenomenal, is a very good reason to consider it. Thanks for watching this video. Again, if you have any questions for me, feel free to leave a comment. We have these in stock at Bloom Audio. If you're interested in talking to us, learning more about this or any other IEMs or headphones that we carry, we really love to talk to people, love to recommend things based on sound signatures that people like, their experience with other headphones. We really just enjoy those types of conversations. So don't ever hesitate to reach out, and I'll hope to see you in the next video. Thanks. All right, let's unbox the LCD-i3. It's a pretty plain white box that it comes in. It's like the outer protection. Inside is planar magnetic in-ear headphone. Pretty handsome little box. Similar packaging to the LCD-i4. Very nice, if you ask me. Quick start guide, Cipher Bluetooth user guide. Let's see how that goes. Here is one of the sides. It's fairly big. This is a semi-open earphone, so it will leak some sound based on the way it's designed. Inside the carrying case, certificate of authenticity, user guide, driver download. This is really nice. I love that they do this. It's inspected by someone who signs this card, which is very nice for a set of headphones at this price. Bunch of stuff in here. I'm not going to open these up, but multiple cables. I think there's a 3.5 millimeter Bluetooth and Lightning cable. Bunch of ear hooks, ear tips, and the new ear fins. Clip, cleaning tool, a lot of stuff. This is a pretty nice package for $8.99.